Welcome back, everyone, to our Let's Play of Minecraft for the Xbox. I want to say Xbox because, to be honest, I'm actually not the biggest fan. Well, no, hold on. I like Minecraft on the Xbox. I think it works fine. It's just that, yeah, I would actually rather watch one on the PC because it's just a newer version. So last time, we went after our tools, which we lost in a cave, and we didn't find the cave, and so we wandered around aimlessly. And I talked about something. I know it was kind of super real, but I don't remember what it was exactly. So I made the liberty of, making a few more tools. Also, I found my house. I just kind of ventured out. And actually, we're going to go sleep first. In a moment. And eventually. Oh boy, it's raining. And then it's already almost nighttime, because that's just annoying. So yeah, I just didn't think it'd be fun to, watch me make these tools. So I figure it's a good idea. So I got this stone pickaxe. And oh, okay, it's not raining. Yay! Casa de Seta Gigante. Or Gigante, whatever. And let's go get some coal, because I don't have any torches. I don't really have any sticks either, but more importantly, I don't have any torches. And I want to get an axe real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make an axe. Because, I feel like chopping some wood. I do feel like doing that. And there we go. Oop. Let's get a little bit of wood. A little bit of wood is what I want. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't think that was appropriate. I don't even know what exactly is the song I was referencing. I actually don't know. I know I've heard the song before, probably from my mom's car. Doesn't sound like something that I'd listen to. Don't think I've ever heard it from my dad's car. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume it was from the mother's car. And let's turn most of that into... Yeah, that's good enough. And go away. I always like to kill a little bit of stone as well. It's good to have some wood, not turn it all into sticks. But yeah. I still have no idea. Well, I could find out, just watch the video, but I don't really remember what that rant I went on in the last episode that was about. I'm a little thirsty, actually, like in real life. Well, obviously, ooh, coal. Screw it. Yeah, I wasn't too bad. Well, hold on, never mind. Which is a good thing because, you shouldn't really say stuff you don't agree with. As you're saying sarcastically. Yeah. I guess in that case, it's alright. Which, we all know sarcasm doesn't exist on the internet. Or as the way I view it, it doesn't seem, not the way I view it, but as I've observed it, it doesn't exist anywhere. So that's upsetting to me. Because I enjoy sarcasm, but it doesn't seem as though it's appropriate anywhere. We got killed by an Enderman. That's what happened. Oh, by the way, I kind of noticed, I watched one of my videos. No, not there. Well, this is a good find. So I don't have When Pigs Fly, the achievement, and so... Nope. None of what you're trying to do. Just not happening. I'm going to keep that, because that can become a mob spawner. I hope we got another one, too, because I'd like 2 saddles. No. Oh, well. Got some string and bread. And, no. Chests are really simple to make. Gonna get this iron, though, because it'd be nice. This iron. Not bad. That's a good find, actually, to find, wow, how redundant. That's a good find, the dungeon. Because you're only hear something, like, really sort of messed up, I guess, or pathetic. I guess it's kind of both. So, in 8th grade, I had a extremely more advanced vocabulary than most the other children that I knew, at least. To be honest, I don't believe I knew another tween, whatever they call us, preteen, whatever, that had a vocabulary anywhere near mine. So much so that, like, it was it's a little bit, I guess, just a little bragging on myself. It's a lot less like that now. Like, I know quite a few people who have a stronger vocabulary than myself. Well, I know a few people who have a stronger vocabulary than myself, I suppose. I don't know if quite a few is really correct, but some. But in 8th grade, and I think I already said that, in English class, this is really pathetic. I don't remember what was said to make me say this, but whatever it was said repetitively. And I said, this is just kind of a redundant thing going on. And no one else knew what that word meant. The teacher did, which is actually, to be honest, I've had teachers that didn't know what the word is. But, so, no one had any idea what redundant meant, and they couldn't pronounce it either, because I guess it's a difficult word. So, it's this teacher, she's like, she says, that's an impressive word, and wants to announce that to the class, let the rest of the class know that a student said an impressive word. But, see, instead of just saying it's an impressive word, people say, what's that mean? She made me explain it, I guess, to check to see, like, do I really know what I'm saying, or am I just speaking out of my ass? And so, I explained the word. It's just to do something, to make something repetitive, or to say something repetitively, or whatever, or to observe repetitiveness, whatever. And no one had any idea still what it was, and a girl asked for a second or third time what I said. I repeated it, and I said, in this situation, as well, is repetitive. Blank looks all around. But you're like, well, that's okay, because, some people, it's a word, and, maybe some of you don't know what redundant means, or redundancies. That's fine. It's not really a common word, I guess. It's kind of common, though. I've heard it quite a few times now, since then, at least. And something even more pathetic, I'd like to say, childhood woes. That seems like a whole lot of fun down there. I'm going to get me some of that. But some coal as well. It's important. Recently, so this year, in English, different English, obviously, it's not 8th grade anymore. I got done with that. I guess we're not getting that iron. Well, let's get this iron. Crit. Stop jumping. Man, why are the zombies so freaking difficult now? Their hitbox is crazy. That must be it. They must have just, increased that thing by a whole lot. But, what was I saying? Something about, woes of school. Or not school, but kind of just society woes, I guess. Because, so, now I'm 17. I'm a junior in high school. Actually, almost done with that. And I guess I would say international people. I don't know if you use the same term in your schools. It's the second to last year of secondary school, and if you don't use the term secondary school or high school, I don't really know. Where teenagers go to school. So yeah, I can't possibly explain it better than that. But so in the English class, I used a word, onomatopoeia, which I pronounce onomatopoeia, which, I'm going to say this, I don't believe now it is the correct way to say it, although it is possible that, see, the reason is I heard it on a British program, a podcast. Actually, I'll go ahead and say it was the Yog Pod, and they were describing, one of them was describing an onomatopoeia, and the other, onomatopoeia, and he couldn't think of the word for it, and the other's like, are you thinking of an onomatopoeia? And I'm like, that must be how that word's pronounced, because at least in America, or at least where I'm from, in Virginia, or well, Southern Virginia, we teachers teach it as onomatopoeia, and that's never seemed right, because to me, I've never heard, or I can't think of a single other word that is meant to be pronounced with every syllable. I can't think of a single word where that is the case. But it was recently we had to take nowadays we have to take SOL tests, which at least in, well, not, I mean, all, if I'm right, all states have to take them, but they're not all called that. But it's a standardized test that's to prove just, you know, how, there's a jockey. Oh, no, there wasn't. Never mind. There's a ravine, but, a ravine, and, oh gosh, I'm with some iron. And so I say the word anotpia, and also I want to say that might actually be just a way they pronounce it in England, because, you know, there's a few words that they pronounce different, like shite, which I like to say because, I don't know, I just don't like saying shit for whatever reason. I'm just not a fan of shit. A lot of people are. A lot of people! Oh god, my age. Yeah, get punched in the dick. Oh god, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm too young. I'm too young. Okay. So, anyways, continuing on with my story. I don't have a whole lot of time this episode left, but I want to get the story done. So, I said, yeah, apparently the proper pronunciation of the word onomatopoeia is anotopia, which if you know, like, if, you know, either, yeah, that is actually how it's supposed to be said, or no, it's just how they say it in, like, you know, like, places like England, which I like to think if the English pronounce it that way, it's probably the proper way to say it, because, I mean, it's their fucking language, but, at least they invented it, so I kind of think that, yeah, they get the rights to say it. I said, at least that's the way that I've heard it pronounced by people in England. And a girl next to me goes, and the whole class is on my case about it. A girl next to me goes, "This isn't English class. We're in America." So I'll just let you absorb that and think how you will about it. But, you know, I'm going to throw out a phrase that I use to define that moment. And maybe you'll agree with it. Fucking retards are everywhere, right? And I want to say, this is my generation. This is the future. Yeah. Because we think politicians now are stupid. These are the people that are going to be leading my country, our countries. I say our. I know I have viewers that are not American, but I'm sure I have a majority that is. I'm going to assume, at least I'm American, but now I'm fine with having viewers that aren't. I don't know if it's still the case, I had a sub that was from Denmark, which is interesting. Really interesting. I like that because I'm a big fan of Volbeat, which is apparently the pride of said country. And I can see why, because we don't really have much music as good as that. Yeah. I'm going to get the rest of this coal, and then I'm going to dig a hole in the wall, and I'm going to pause it and end the video off here. So, yeah, okay, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.